Hi, I'm Northern, and this is my every smoke tutorial for DE Mirage. As you all know, there's an awful lot of smokes on this video, so around your screen now, there'll be skip markers, so you can just skip to the smoke you want to learn, and that'll be the tutorial for you, or you could just stick it out and watch the whole thing. Either way, I hope you benefit from the smokes I'm going to show you. All the smokes I'm going to show you are for terrorists, but can be used by CTs to regain a site. I'm going to go from A through to B, including mid. Let's get going on A then. Right, so I'm going to show you 3 smokes that will basically cover the whole of A. One's going to land right here, and I'm going to call this courtyard. It's going to block off window / jungle, and connector down here for anyone trying to play up there. The next one is going to land right here, and I'm going to call this E-box or CT stairs. There used to be an E-box there. That's why I'd call it E-box. And then the next one, I'm going to just throw it there and call it CT or CT stairs. And it blocks off CT. So now to show you how they done. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do CT stairs first. We're in terrorist spawn. And we come up to this little door right here. Where it is. A little door there that's sort of metallic. And just go straight in the middle of that. And put your crosshair on the bottom left of this platform. And that's about it, just bottom left of the platform. And we're going to do a jump throw. As you'll see now, I'm going to jump and throw. And basically, you want to do that at the same time for it to go over the wall. And it's going to bounce a couple of times and just land straight in there, which is really good. And it stops them from having an advantageous smoke, as it's really deep in the in between the 2 boxes. Sometimes it does go a bit further, sometimes it doesn't, but I'll show you it again. Right, so you come to the metallic door, bottom left of the platform, and jump and throw. And there you have it, it's blocked off CT spawn. So now I'm going to show you how to do courtyard. Come to this T roof here, this little ledge, and go to the second of the architectural windows, and just plonk yourself in the middle of it. Spin round, and as you can see, the bricks have white lines between them. You go to this pillar and go left of it, and the first white line, put your crosshair on it and move it up just slightly over the wall so it just goes over. And this should bounce off of stairs, bounce off the wall, and block off 2 spots. You're going to block off the guy playing window coming to help back at A. And you're going to block off the guy playing mid or the guy playing cat at the back there. So it's a really good one as it blocks off 2 spaces at once. So I'll show you how to do it again. So right, we're here on T roof, as it's called, little ledge at T spawn, middle of the window, first white line, and above. Now I've done that one too high, and it's going to go over the stairs and not bounce off that. So you really want to make sure it's just over the wall. So as you see now, it's just over the wall and throw. And that'll ensure it bounces off stairs, and then just bounces off wall and goes in the right spot. So now I'm going to show you how to do the E-box or CT stairs. I was stuck there for a minute. So you come to T roof again. Same spot as last time, but instead of going between the architectural window, go right to the end where these little pillars are. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And just go straight in the middle of it and spin around as you did before. Now you're looking at your smoke. You want your smoke to cover up this palm tree. Sort of just cover up the palm tree. And to check this, you can pop the smoke like this. And your pinky's knuckle should be covering the building. You can sort of... There's a tiny little edge corner of a building in the distance. And your pinky should cover that, or your pinky knuckle. And if you throw that then... That should be perfect, and it should bounce off of that box and onto stairs. And this is a great smoke because it sort of just blocks off the guy playing stairs. If he was playing there, he's blocked off. And they could also have a guy playing this box back here who is trying to watch you coming out of apps. So anyone coming out of apps will be safe if you throw this smoke. And you put with the other ones, it's sort of perfect 3 smokes. So to do that again, well, you bounce up here, come up to T roof, last pillar here out of the 3, spin round, put your smoke covering that part of the palm tree, Make sure your pinky knuckle is just covering that building in the distance. And throw. And it's almost reproducible 100% of the time. I only come across a few problems, some of which I'll go over when I'm doing them all together. Right, so let's do them all together now. All as one. Mini door, ledge, jump and throw. Come to the middle of that one. First white line, just above and throw. And to the very end of the ledge, you want to make sure your pinky is covering that building in the distance. And let's see, there it went wrong. You've got that one there, and that one went wrong there. I'm just going to throw a smoke down where it should have been. Should have landed there, but the reason it went wrong is because these little cracks in this box, and sometimes it just lands in one of them and bounces dead, and doesn't bounce across enough. But apart from that, you know, you've smoked off the whole of A with just 3 smokes. It's going to make it easy to take, and, you know, you're going to be in there, they're going to be out. You can basically just come in, plant the bomb. Make sure you've already, like, killed the people who could be playing site. Because I'm not saying they're going to be in these spots. They could be in other spots already on site. So now we'll go to mid. So the first smoke I'm going to show you is how to smoke off window. And it's going to look something like this. You know, just line it up there and throw. And it's going to land in window there. And this is good because it just blocks off the guy at window, the sniper at window. So to do this, come to these 3 architectural windows here, as we saw before. And you want to go in the middle of the very third one. So the middle of the last one. And then just spin around like before. Put your crosshair in between these 2 buildings here. It's sort of where the wires cross. You'll see a cross in the wires. Put your crosshair on that. And move it up till it touches the tippy top point of the antennae. And then what you want to do is move it up like that. And just run and throw just before you hit the fence. And that's going to fly straight into window. And pop. And the guy playing window is completely blocked off. He's going to have to rotate or do some other tactic. Maybe, you know, fall back and go over here. But so that's how you do it. I'm going to show it you once more so you know, so I know you've got it. So you come to the third window, right in the middle, spin round, put your crosshair up there, move it up to the antennae, run and throw. And that's just going to go in the window there. And block off the sniper that they may have, or even the SSG player, I don't know. So there's a couple of smokes that go with this, so you can sort of just go there. I mean, blocking off mid's important because it allows you to go, you know, A, connector, B, via short, do some weird tactic like come up here, everyone rush into window. I don't know, some weird tactics. But if you can block off that, you deny intel. And there's a couple of smokes that go with it that, if you can do, means that you'll be able to rush a certain position. So the first is going to be connector. And it's going to look something like this. And this is to block off connector at A. As you'll see here. Blocks off connector and stops the sniper coming round from window, just sniping you as you all rush down B. As you can see, the sniper can't see through this. You can't even see like a tiny bit. I know a couple of people throw it like this. They just throw it down there. I mean, not like that, like that. They throw it down there. And this doesn't really do anything. I mean, the sniper can still see straight through or over the smoke. So that's sort of a useless smoke to do. It's a waste of one. So just remember to do this one. So how do we do it? Well, we come to this ramp that heads up to B. And you want to jar yourself in between the ramp and, you know, the this bit here. The carriage, ramp and carriage. Just jam yourself in between that. And bring your crosshair up till it's in the middle of this black dot right there. I'll show you that there. It's like a loop on these 2 wires. But from down here, it looks like a black dot. So put your crosshair on the black dot. And we're going to jump and throw for this one. So it's going to jump and throw. at the same time. And this is just going to land on the second or third step and block off the whole of A. And obviously, this allows you to go, you know, with this smoke. It's going to allow you to rush down B short without worrying about, like, getting killed from any of these spots. Which is good, as the people on B site won't even know you're coming on to B, because you've blocked all the intel for them. The next smoke I'm going to show you is another one to go along with the window smoke. And this time, it's going to smoke off B cat. So this may allow for a rush through connector. So if you don't want that to get shot in the back from there, because, you know, a guy could play there and just shoot you on in the back as you run up connector. So you want to smoke off cat. To do this, there's a black bit of the wall where the paint's peeled on the white wall over there, and just align that with the blue wall. So we'll get that in line with the blue wall. Then aim for the middle between the two walls corner. Between both walls corner, even. And then pop the smoke and bring your fingers up till it touches this sort of platform here. Till it touches that platform. And you're going to run and release. And that's going to bounce off there. And bounce into B cat. Along with this smoke here. So the guy at B is going to be seeing this. Which is nothing. So he's going to have to, like, push up here or something. And then he's going to see that and think, nope, I'm out. And they're going to have to wait for the smoke to clear. By that time, you'll probably already be in A. So that's definitely a good one. So to do that again. Going up there. Throw. Should bounce off the wall. And land there. Then you've got that smoke as well. And you're straight into A. No problems. You can kill a guy here. You can just move into site. You could also get, you know, the guys to do A smokes as well. So I'm going to show you them all together. First, we've got the window smoke. You're in the middle of the third window. Move your crosshair up till it touches the antennae. Run forward and throw. Then we're going to do connector. Black dot. Jump and throw. And finally, cat. Which we're going to do, you get the black bit of the wall aligned with the blue. And then run and throw. That missed there. But it's going to land around there. And that's the whole of the whole of mid covered with 3 smokes again. So you can just, like, do different tactics to get, you know, just 2 smokes or 1 smoke. Bonus smoke. There's another smoke for window that I didn't tell you. This one's much faster, but it's also a lot harder, and it isn't going to work 100% of the time. So if you're going to do a rush, do this one. So get, you know, windows over there. Just get into this corner, which is much closer to where you spawn. Turn round, and we're going to focus on our hand here. And as you can see, I'm going to put my finger on the white ledge of that window. So this window here, we're going to be focusing on. The white ledge right there, you want your finger just above that. You want your finger just on that even. So, just on that. And then your middle fingers are going to be covering that section of the wall. So that grey sort of line there, you're going to have your middle fingers covering that. And your top finger is going to be touching the white bit of the window. And this is another jump smoke. And this time it's just going to bounce in mid. And onto that little box area where you boost. And it does the same thing. It's blocked off window. But it's much quicker. But then again, it doesn't work 100% of the time. It's not one you can rely on compared to the other one. So if you go in for a rush, I'd definitely risk it. But if you're not, play safe. So now let's head over to B. There's 3 smokes for B again. Just like every other site we've been to. And the first one I'm going to show you is going to be for B window. So it's going to look like this. You just throw it like that. And it's just going to bounce there and pop there. Now it doesn't go in window, but the guy playing at window won't be able to see over it. As you'll see now, he can't see over that smoke, so you'll be able to get in and he'll have to rotate positions. Like, he'll have to go around here or jump through window. So to do this, you come to the spot where you're going into B, like the alleyway into B. And where this lamp is here, you want it in line with that black wooden like bar. So till it's covering that. Then turn your crosshair to look at this building and move it slightly to the right and slightly up of the building. And as I pop the smoke, you'll see that my fingers, the top one is touching the window and the bottom one is touching that wooden beam. So as you throw it, now it's going to look like this. And it should clear all the invisible barriers and just pop there. The thing that can go wrong with this is it does hit an invisible barrier, or it hits the wall, or it doesn't go high enough, and that's when you get problems. There's two more sites on B I'm going to cover. One is here at Cat, and I like to play this site because no one checks it, so you can just headshot them as they come through. And here at Bench. A lot of people play Bench, you know, just for the sake of playing Bench because it's lots of cover. So I'm going to show you how to smoke off them. The first one, come into this corner. This is going to block off Cat corner. Aim at the window's edge and just bounce it off the window's edge. This is just like intuition where you should know how to throw it. Just bounce it off that ledge and it's going to block off the player Cat and they're going to have to push round and rotate. Obviously you can get it deeper in depending on where you are. So if you can get the right angle, you can throw it. And for Bench, come to the stairs and crouch. So up to the stairs and crouch. And you're aiming for the bottom of the window. So it just goes through the window. And it's going to bounce off the wall and cover this section here. So the guy at Bench won't be able to see you pushing through. And he's going to have to rotate as well. So coupled with flashes in the same places, you can use these spots for flashes. You can flash the whole site and get in really easy. So I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when you smoke off the whole site. So fingers in between window and wooden beam. You're going to throw that right there. Then we go to just before the steps. You're going to throw it against the bank of the window. It's going to bank off the window. And then just above the window so it bounces off the wall there. 1, 2, and 3 covered. Then you can get inside and kill who's on it. And that's basically B. There's no more for it because that's all you need to get into sight. I'd just recommend doing some flashes along with that. And that's all. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you benefit from the smokes and can use them in games. I recommend going in a practice server first. It just helps. And the Steam comments have been awesome. The comments on the video. Without them, I wouldn't be here still doing them. The comments have been really helpful as well. Like, if I throw this smoke now, you'll see there's a trajectory line on it. And I got told to do that from a comment. And also some of the comments, other comments have been helpful, just saying, you know, how it's helped them. And telling me how you use the smokes to your advantage. Like, some people have said how they use my smokes, and I wouldn't even known how to do that otherwise. I wouldn't even thought to do that otherwise. So, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Northern, and I'll see you next time.